morning, darlings. As you can see, I'm having the most glorious of girly days. Just having a beautiful dress up. Got the feather boas out. Yeah, really enjoying today. Absolutely feel as feminine as you can with the lace and the satin. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So in this makeup video, you will see how I composite together 3 sets of eyelashes to make one giant beautiful eyelash, and use the same inner corner lash as a second lower lash as well. So it's all about the eyelashes, darlings. So enjoy the video. Okay, let us begin. So all of these eyelash sets purchased on eBay. So kept it straightforward. Could have gone in Poundland or my local makeup store or anything like that. You know, they've always got, you know, eyelashes in sets, singles, you name it. So here we have 3 different sets of eyelashes, and we're going to make mega lashes. So basically, I had to turn this little lot into a bit of a drag queen affair, or, you know, it doesn't, not necessarily drag queen, but very, very elaborate. So if you're good with modeling kits and glue, this is the one for you. If not, come on, give it a go. So here we go. So this one here we're going to use as the base of our little experiment. So just gently peel her off. So there we go. I'm trying to use one of these so you can see what I'm doing. Now it's becoming pretty obvious what's going to go where. So let's turn this around and see what I'm doing. So we're going to use these very small ones, which I use as lower lashes as well, but we're going to use these as inner corners. So again, just gently peel. Just use your hand just to bounce that shape back in again. So, Airfix Model 101 Space Shuttle, yeah, no, it's eyelashes, don't it? So for the moment, you can extend it. Everybody's eyes are different, so you can do it. You can mash it up the same length, or you can extend it. Fortunately, my eyes are quite wide, so what I tend to do for myself is just extend it slightly. So I've just extended it, and because there's some preset glue on there, they normally stick together quite nicely anyway. It's just whether they stick together in the right place is another question. So I'm just using the tweezers just to gently press this in, and still trying to retain. Oh, there we go, and that's exactly what I mean. It's just stuck to the tweezer and pulled apart. So I'm going to go back and try again. I don't want to be chopping out edits here, because I actually want to see. You know, some of you will just get this, you know, get this right first time, and I've been doing this long enough. I normally get this right first time, but clearly not today. There we go. So that's that part done. So I'm just going to leave that there on the top tray, and then we're going to get the next part ready. I used that middle one, this one here, as a middle base, inner eyelash. Now we're moving on to outer eyelash. So you want to pick something that's big and fluffy. My tendency is to possibly go with, oh, I don't know. There's a couple of good candidates here. Okay, let's go with that one. So it doesn't really matter on this last one which one you pick. We're going to have a little bit of a chop anyway. So again, just gently peel it off. So as you can see, most eyelashes, they're tapered. But what we're going to do is remove, with a pair of scissors, remove the taper. So you want the large, so you can see where along the edge, you can see where it's going tapered for the inner corner, moving out, getting big, and then it starts tapering back down again for the outer edge. So just gonna cut there, not your fingers. There we go. And just remove the outer taper. Actually, I'm going to remove a slight part of the inner taper as well, because that's not looking too, there we go, that's not looking too clever. There we go. So now we have our almost complete composite eyelash, and this part goes on top. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Done. Managed to layer the piece pretty much bang on first time, so you don't have to be absolutely millimeter perfect. Just pretty much within the ballpark. There you go. So that's that one done. Obviously just duplicate it for the other eye, and you know, you've got quite a nice little 3-part composite. And the last thing you can do, sticking to my fingers quite nicely, so what you can do is just take some eyelash glue, my good old 7W, and I'm just gonna spread it along the lash line that I've created, and I'm going to leave that. It's going to set in minutes, but I'm going to leave it overnight because tomorrow morning I'm getting all glammed up and hopefully looking glorious. There we go. So that's just a little bit of eyelash glue. A little bit of eyelash glue along there. There we go. And you could, if probably sensible there, just put a little bit of glue on the top as well. Because the last thing that you want is your little creation coming apart just as you're about to apply it onto your eye. There we go. So all done, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning again. So it's the moment of truth. Oh, that coffee is cold as sin. Right, so after constructing my little composite eyelash yesterday, it's time to stick the little sod on. So there we go, all ready. So as you recall, I am very much of the advocate, so you give a good layer of glue on the eyelash itself. There we go. And then a good layer of glue on your eyelid. I really do slap this stuff on, so you know, I'm nailing it down. It's not going to move, or it shouldn't do. There we go. So I'll just breathe on it a little bit, just to help it set off a little bit. Just gets a little bit tacky, like my music collection. And there we go. Ready. Let's see if I can get this in one. Now, as you can see, I've got the inner corner laid down, and then I don't follow my upper eyelid completely. I let it trail up a little bit, so it gives the illusion of a cat's eye look. There we go. And then just using the tweezers gently to nail it down. There we go. And it's in place. And the only thing I do now is just a touch of glue on the inner and outer edges. To assist keeping it glued down. So that's that one done. So and the other, adding little bits here, and the other bit that I do, if I can actually find the brush yet. So a lot of the black detail that I've done, I've used aqua black. So now I've put the eyelash down, I just want to go over the edge where it's gone down with a bit of aqua black. There we go, just to hide any potential lines. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is do the other side again, pointless duplicating. So that was that side, but I will show you the lower lash on that side as well in a second. Very cool. I've used these as the inner edge for the composite of the main lash, and now I'm going to use it as on its own, just purely as an elaborate lower lash. So I've just peeled one off. Come in there, that's the one. Glue. So same again, same process. Get that glue down. There we go. So 2 layers of glue. Eyelash. These eyelashes are specifically sold as upper eyelashes, but it is being repurposed. And then back with the glue again, and a dab on each on the edges. There we go. Done. Back for the finishing touches. My fingers are caked in makeup. Frequent washes in between. So all the lashes are on now. So what we're just doing is just tidying up around the edges. So the black gel eyeliner. So we're just going over the edges. So you're just covering over the edges. And you can't see the edges. then a bit of mascara. So obviously you want to make sure that the eyelash is absolutely nailed down, that the glue's gone off completely before you mascara, because you've probably done this before, and then you just lift it clean off your eye. So don't do that. There we go. So hopefully not long now, my hairdresser will be along and make my hair look glorious again, and I'll finish off the rest of my makeup. There we go. So that's looking good. See you in a bit. Hello, darlings. Super glam, super girly. So got my feather boas out today, obviously in transgender colours. So see you out there. Hope you like the lashes. The end result, absolutely glorious. So, about as girly as you can get. So hope you enjoy the videos. See you soon.